Hey everyone, we're back on another video. Yes, we are. Montreal at the Ottawa Senators in a preview for the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators. Now, this is going to be an important game for Montreal again. To really get a fall away from, Calgary. Not even think about Calgary anymore. To get ahead of the Winnipeg Jets. Right now, Winnipeg's on a 7-game losing streak. And the Ottawa Senators contribute to that 7-game losing streak because the Jets played the Senators last time 2-1. The Jets lost. So, can Montreal take that third spot by 2 points? And that's the question of today. Really a big question. And I just want to see, does the Jets play today? I believe they probably do. But yes, they do. Against the Flames. So, that's interesting, isn't it? So would you rather see the Montreal Canadiens play the Oilers or the Leafs? So we'll see what happens, if you're a fan of the Leafs, you might want to see the Canadiens. Maybe, but Montreal been pretty solid lately, you know what I mean? It's hard not to say that. You know what I mean? So, we see how incredible Montreal Canadiens been so far this season. Well, up and down. But lately, right now, they've been really good. That's great to know, isn't it? So Montreal's that fourth spot, 25th. Wait. Oh, I don't have the. Oh, yeah, 57 points. 57 points by the Jets, too. Very good by that for Montreal. We want to win. We want to get that third spot. We'll see what happens. In Ottawa, yes, 45 points. It is what it is, but, Vancouver, not doing very good. Senators in that same spot. They're going to get another great player. And yes, in the future, Ottawa's going to be great. But Montreal's got to not be like, well, relax. They know they can't relax against these Ottawa Senators. They play Montreal and the Leafs very tough. So we know that for sure. We have learned our lesson by doing that. I do not know who's in goal tonight. They have not revealed that. It could be Jake Allen, or it might even be Caitlin Premu. But it looks like it might be Jake Allen. Because we do have a back-to-back tonight and Thursday. So, yeah, against the Leafs. You know what I mean? So, do you put Premu against the Leafs? You know what I mean? That's the thing. So, let's see. I know Price is resuming skating. They just don't know. So, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, that's how things are. But I want to now look at, two players. I want to specifically look at two players here. Ben Sherratt and Nicholas Paul, which basically we know him as Nick Paul. I want to look at these two guys and kind of talk about them. I just want to pick two players per preview. And yeah, let's talk about them. Ben Sherratt lately has been, last game, he was so good, getting shots in that. He's looking like the old Ben Sherratt we saw from before. But, really, Ben Sherratt's done a good job the last couple of games and really made the Montreal Canadiens win. No Weber on that blue line. Sherratt and Romanov been really good together. I really enjoyed that. And even even Sherratt has been on that right side, not his natural side, and he's been playing pretty solid. So that's very nice to see. I know he's 29, $3.5 million this year and next year. I believe after that it ends. But a very good contract for Ben Sherratt. Some like him, some don't. He broke his hand. He was out for like 20 games or so. So that was a big loss for sure on that blue line. But Ben Sherratt, I hope for a good game tonight from him. Great game the other game against the Leafs. Tonight, I'm hoping the same for him again. Nicholas Paul, every time I watch him, because I'm a Habs fan here, against the Senators, it's always been great. He does great penalty killing. He just, he's not a sniper. He's not one of those guys. He's just a great bottom six guy, he's a depth piece there. Actually, I looked this up and I'm like, oh, he was actually drafted by the Dallas Stars. He was actually trading that package for Spencer to the Stars with Nick Paul and a couple other things. That second round pick. They also had a second round pick, which wasn't Nick Paul, and just a prospect out there for Nick Paul. Look what Nick Paul turned into. I know he's not a top 6 talent, but a bottom 6 guy, and I do like Nick Paul. $1.35 million, another year on his contract, 26-year-old. You gotta like what he's done. I really enjoy Nick Paul, even though I'm a Canadiens fan. I have to say, it's been interesting to watch Nick Paul. Like, wow, pretty some good stuff from him for sure. Absolutely. Now the Montreal Canadiens last 5 games, 9 points by Suzuki. He has been great lately, and great time to be like that because the playoffs are right around the corner. So knowing that Nick Suzuki's doing great again, he's just looking like himself. His seam passes, his shot on the power play on that right side, on the right point, whipping that shot he has. We know what he can do on that side for sure. Getting the points, getting the assists there and the goals too. Very good to know that. 4 points by Brady Tkachuk. Everything's in Montreal's side at this time. Against Ottawa Senators, 4 points by Tkachuk, 9 points by Suzuki, and then Toffoli with 4 goals and 2 goals by Thomas Chabot, which is out now for the season. He was injured, so Chabot's out, and Josh Brown is also out for the season. So losing 2 guys there, and I believe someone's actually making a debut at this point. Who is it? Let's see. Oli Osling, I believe that's how you say his name, the 25-year-old from the AHL with the Belford Senators, minus 10 and 7 games, 1 assist. So, we'll see what he can do. But that's who's gonna be debuting on that third pairing. So the pairings aren't gonna be as good because you don't have Chabot. With Chabot, of course, we know him not as much as he's been okay this year. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But 7 assists by Jeff Petrie, 3 assists by Brady Tkachuk, plus 5 by Jeff Petrie. Lately, Jeff Petrie's getting back to his hot start, like he was in the beginning, and then kind of took a vacation, and now he's back to where he is. And a plus 3 by Chabot. So Chabot's out of the mix, Josh Brown's out of the mix. And how the defense pairings will go, I'll tell you how the defense pairings will go for Ottawa now. Mete on the first pairing with Zaitsev, Brandstrom, Zub, Osling, Benodako. So that's how it's going to go. And it looks like maybe Gustafson is in net tonight, which Gustafson, this season, he's 22 years old. Montreal won against him this year. He actually has a 187 goals against average. And you know what? They scored an OT against him. Cole Caulfield. Yeah, Cole Caulfield, definitely. And I'm going to be live tonight. So I hope you enjoy that. You should probably see it in the channel. I'm sure you'll see it. 7 o'clock, we'll get a great stream together for some play-by-play and talk about this game. It's going to be a great game tonight. And for the other end, it's going to be Jake Allen, I believe. But does that mean you put Premium against the Leafs tomorrow? That's what I mean. Or does Jake Allen play back-to-back? And then who plays on Saturday? Maybe Price, if he's back by then. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy your day in this video and your Chalk News Reports. And yeah, we'll see what happens. See how the Montreal Canadiens do. They can't sleep. They just got to keep rolling. 57 points. Get to 59 points. Get yourself in that third spot. Get yourself away as much as you can from Calgary to really show that you want to make the playoffs and you want to be there. I know it'd be nice to see Leafs and Habs, but if we can shut down the Oilers in the playoffs and McDavid and Draisaitl, I think we'd do pretty well. You know what I mean? But the goaltending with Mike Smith, he's pretty good with his low shots. Before we go, actually, I want to tell you how he is with his low shots is with Mike Smith. Mike Smith. Hold on a sec. I want to show you. He's like really good. That's why I want to show you because I want to tell you what it is. Let's see. I want to put in Mike Smith. Hold on a second. Mike Smith. I don't know why it's not coming up. He's really good with the low saves, so you gotta get some high shots on him for sure. But that's a whole nother story. So I want Habs to make the playoffs, but we'll see how they do. 10 points. If they can get 12 points away from Calgary, potentially, I think we can clinch very soon. So we'll see what happens. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.